Right there, bam. How's it going, guys? Token Vaping. And today's juice review is on a company that I was really fortunate to be able to do a review on. As we all know, vaping is global. It's not just in a specific country. It is all over the world. So with all the different rules and regulations between trading and inner country or outer country type shipping and things like that, it does tend to get a little difficult trying to figure out who can ship where, who's allowed to accept different things. But also it gets kind of pricey when you're looking to ship stuff, across the ocean. So any chance that myself, I mean, I'm not like one of the super huge big reviewers that has stuff shipped to them all the time, but any chance that I have to be able to do something for a company that is outside of the United States, it is a huge blessing and a huge honor, and I'm always so truly grateful for that. One such company, it might just be easier to do this, is Tom Klarks. And this is one of the shirts that you can actually get off their website, which is tomklark.com. They are based out of Germany. Super great people. I mean, the few times that I've been able to catch them because of the time difference and everything else and be able to talk to them, they've been really supportive, really helpful, really informative as far as to their message, their goals, their purpose as basically, trying to find not just truly premium quality vaping juice outside of, the United States, and to be able to access, the entire globe, but also to offer something that is a slight bit different than just your standard open a bottle and vape it. And I'll get to that here in a second. But the shirt is courtesy of them, Tom Klarks. Thank you guys so very much. You can definitely order some off of their website, like I said. But they are just a fantastic group of people. I've done reviews on 2 of their flavors already. They sent me their newest flavor along with the shirt, so I will be doing an upcoming video for that as well. This is the 3rd in the classic line that I was able to do. This is their normal line that when you go to the website you will see. I did their fruit and then their dessert. This is classic. And it does come in this really cool looking, almost, it looks like an old type of like a moonshine jug or something like that. It just has that similar look to it with the big jug and the cork top. And as you can see, it is sealed. So this is a first review, and I will try to open that. But this is classic. Right in here, it does have a Best by use date, which is kind of cool. This is their company name and logo. This is the name of the line, which is Sawyer, and then classic is the flavor. And this is a 100 ml bottle, as it states right here. And it is a 70-30 mix ratio, and unfortunately that's about all I'm going to be able to get off of the label because it is in German. But the other 2 flavors had a really interesting complexity to the vape because it wasn't just a specific flavor. They don't really... Tom Klarks is going more for the enjoyment of the vape, and by that I mean that they're not going super specific on what flavor profile is supposed to be in the vape. The reasoning why is because I believe overseas there are more people that call it, instead of flavors, they call them aromas. I have seen that pop up in more than a few different overseas companies, but they try to take a bunch of different flavors or aromas and combine them so that depending on how you vape, depending on what you vape, depending on what wattage is what I mean by that, what wattage, temp control, tank, coils, going by how you vape will change the flavor that you get out of the liquid. And they accomplish that by using a bunch of different flavors or aromas and combining them so that when you adjust your vaping style for the liquid, it adjusts with you, so it changes up the flavor, so it'll give you something different a lot of times if you are one that changes from tank to coils or up and down on your wattage on a regular basis. That really is, just the concept itself is actually really unique. And I do apologize, I'm kind of dragging on with this and I don't mean to. But it's definitely a unique twist on the standard just open a bottle and vape. Now, as you noticed, and this is in an amber bottle, so it does help prevent oversteeping. But as you noticed, it does have a cork bottle stopper top. So I did happen to have, and as you can see here, I did happen to have a spare dropper that I'm going to use to drip this. And it is clean. It was not used for anything else. It's just a spare one that I had. And you can order this in a 0, a 3, a 6, a 12, and an 18 nicotine. Size-wise, you can also order it in 10 milliliters, which is a 10 milliliter bottle, or if you want to do 3 10s like that for 30 mil, 6 10s for a 60, 10 10s for 100, or you can just order a straight 50 mil glass bottle, a 240 mil, or a 600 mil bundle set, which is actually kind of cool that they offer that wide diversity of a setup. But you can order it in however size you like with whatever nicotine that you like. So, as I said, this is a first vape, first review. This is Tom Klarks Sawyer Classic. It's mild, fruity nuances with a note of woodruff, and it has a slight raspy taste, which reminds a lot of people of tobacco. So this is more, as it says classic, this is more meant to be their original flavor, their classic style that's basically just supposed to be end of the day style type relaxing vape that's just a soothing flavor that's going to have a slight hint of tobacco. So I'm not a tobacco flavor person, so this will be interesting to try. It is going on fresh cotton wick right here. Shout out to USV, United Society of Vape, for the box mod that I've now been using in my review videos. And of course, the cotton that I choose, Texas Tough Cotton, just works really well, is really quick and easy to wick so that you're not spending a lot of time messing with it. The main reason why I like it is that it has little to no break-in time. So you're basically vaping instant flavor as soon as you get going with it, which I really am a big fan of. So you don't have to vape and wick, vape and wick, vape and drip basically before you get to the flavor. So pop in the cork. And that's interesting because it does have the tail end of that aroma is actually kind of fruity, but it has a very musky, and not in a bad way. It has kind of a musky type undertone to it, as far as I believe that's what's supposed to give the hint of tobacco, or that just that woodruff type feel to it. So that this is meant to, like I said, this is meant to be kind of one of those like the at the end of the day style vape flavor, to where you just kind of, you had a long day, you come home, you know, you had a good meal, you want to just sit back, relax, and just have a vape to relax and let the day's whatever happened during the day just kind of wash over you, and just, you know, end it on a good note. So this definitely has that type of a feel. I guess you can kind of say it harkens back to the old days when you'd see guys come home and they put on their smoking jacket and they have a pipe or something, and they sit in their favorite chair, and, you know, they basically just do their thing for the end of the day style. I believe that's the type of feel that this is supposed to be going for. So we will see as far as the flavor wise. So I'm going to just do a quick little pre-burn on this, get that up and running, and then do a quick little drip and just make sure that there's no dry hits going to be waiting for me, and we will get to vaping. Okay, so as always, vaping at 75 watts, and this is the Sawyer Classic from Tom Klarks. And for a 70-30, that's a pretty solid vape cloud. I mean, that's pretty dense. Okay, so as I've started doing, if you've been watching my videos, I'm going to go ahead and do another quick drip, just to make sure, and especially with a flavor like this that's supposed to have the ability to change the taste somewhat. Now, I would adjust my wattage to see if there is a difference. Unfortunately, my handy little partner is a 75 watt device, so it maxes at 75 watts, which is where I have it. But I will try it on a different device at a different wattage, and I will do an update to the comment box. Okay, so flavor-wise, it is definitely different. By that, I mean, it definitely has a different feel to the flavor. Like, I wouldn't be able to pinpoint it specifically if I tried. My tongue isn't as sensitive as some others, but there are definitely a bunch of different things going on with this flavor. But the overall feel of it is very soothing. It's very comforting. It almost gives a relaxing, just a feel. That's the easiest way I can explain it. I can definitely get a slight undertone of the tobacco hit towards the tail end of it. And I mean, it is slight. It is not super heavy. It is not super strong. So if that's what you're hoping for out of this, it's not going to be prominent in the flavor, but it is definitely there. The overall mixture has a very earthy complex to it, but yet it has a fruity hint to it that soothes throughout the vape. There is no throat hit. It is really smooth. And it has a very comforting feel. That's the easiest way I can explain that. But if you're looking for something different, something unique, definitely give Tom Klarks a try. You do have to order it off their website. As I stated, it is an overseas company, so the shipping might take a little bit longer than some in-state ones, obviously. But if you're looking for something different, something outside the box, something unique, trust me, in my honest opinion, this is definitely one that will not conform to most of what you're used to vaping. So definitely give them a shot just on the sheer options of just something different. You can check them out. They do have their website, tomklark.com. They are also on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram. They're all over social media, so definitely check them out. Tom Klarks, thank you for the continued opportunity. It is a huge honor to be able to help a company from a different country altogether. It's just a huge privilege, so thank you. Guys, as always, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. Anything that I myself can do to help further enhance your vaping experience is the only reason why I do this. So definitely reach out to me and let me know if there's anything that I can do, answer, help you with, and I will do everything in my power to make that happen. But until next time, no matter what, morning, noon, or night, please always remember, truly love yourself. Vape on, vape strong. Have a good one, guys.